morning on Tuesday the 13th. Absolutely, completely different. It's like night and day. Just left Sleepy Hollow's campsite. On our way up towards Gweedore on the coast road. And over towards Rossgill today. Should be about 50 miles, so not too bad. I had to adjust the wheel last night, so we'll see how it fares this morning. Only a short stretch of lane, then onto the N road, and then onto the R road. So very similar day to yesterday, I think, but with sunshine. And the cuckoo was calling this morning, sometimes close and sometimes far away, but I didn't see it. I wonder if I can get to 10 cuckoos by the end of the trip, or whether that's asking too much. So I've gone off route now to take the loopy way round the coast. I could have gone over the mountain, but I've got time today to go less direct, and yeah, it's lovely. Hilly road, short sharp shocks, sort of roller coaster road. Very bendy. We're in the Gale Tacht as well, so everything's in Irish. So I'm trying to work out what the place names are. Between the villages, there doesn't seem to be separate villages, it just seems to be continuous houses dotted along the road, with some on the islands all painted white, looking a bit sometimes a bit Nordic. Just thought I'd stop and showcase the scenery. There's no obvious point of where I've come from, it was down there. You just have to say I came from down there. And I'm just going around the headland, really. And then once I get round this corner, it's east pretty much, and then north to a bit of south, and then north up to Malin. I've got less than 600 miles left, so that's doable in a week and a bit. I've got, I think it's doable. So I have to do some longer days in Northern Ireland, and I think I'll just go straight through Belfast and Dublin. I might stop in Dublin, but Belfast I'll have to go straight through probably. It's pronounced Cnoc Folla, and it's on the corner, the top corner, so start and head east now. So that's the last. That is actually the last look south on this side of Ireland, actually. So, gosh, yeah, so the north coast. Obviously a look south from Malin in all directions, but that's the west coast all the way down where I've been past Dingle all the way to Malin Head, Mizzen Head down there, and turn the corner. That's the bit. Oh, it's a beautiful day. That's just hit home, actually. That's pretty much all of the west coast done with. And now I've turned the corner, I'm noticing the wind, but I'm also noticing the progress. Over halfway there now. On the map it looks direct coast road for a couple of days down the country. Is that directly flat coast road, or is it like coast road like this? It'll sink in at some point. The south and the west were both milestones. Galway was a milestone, and that was just a milestone there. I think Malin Head and 1,000 miles will be the next milestone. They'll more or less coincide with each other as well. It might even be the same day. And then getting back into the Republic of Ireland after doing Northern Ireland, that's another milestone. And then it's just 100 miles from Dublin to Rosslare. And I've got half a mind to try and do it in one go, but we'll see. Just seen my 7th cuckoo. It flew at the same height as the telegraph poles, directly at me, and then about 10 yards just must have seen me and changed direction. Gone now, but 7 cuckoos. Gosh, can't believe it. You turn the corner and there's a cuckoo. Ireland's delivered, I think. Just got to finish now. I don't know if it's showing on the GoPro. This must be nearly a 1 in 4. I thought I'd take the little roads out of rather than the end road and Better off on the end road, I think. Lady offered to ask me if I wanted to push, and when I said I wouldn't mind, she declined, so no luck there. Oh bloody hell. I stopped to take a picture of a nice house that derelict, but a lot of the derelict ones they paint, and thought I couldn't miss the badges, and then bloke in the house saw me and asked me what I was doing. He was very impressed by it. So yeah, that's Gorton Chorshire. I don't know how you say it in Gaelic. I'll have to find the words and put them up. So yeah, I mean the 34 would have been easier there, but I can't say I really missed it. Oh, it's a bit bad for the wheel there. Now I know it doesn't look very nice, but like what's going on? Because I see a few road signs like that. People like crossing out names and shooting them and drawing penises on them. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Interesting bit of old infrastructure. On the Burton Port Railway Walk. I have seen the signs for it before, but what a hilly stretch that would have been. Let's say you can cycle on it. You can't have dogs. It doesn't say you can't cycle, but it says this section passes through the spectacularly remote landscape with magnificent views. It follows the route of the railway line which linked Burton Port to Letterkenny between 1903 and 1947. The route descends gradually westwards from the trailhead at Polnabrock to the north of the Muckish Mountain, which is, I think, the one I've just seen. Because I've come up from up here and then, yeah, I saw Muckish Mountain, took a picture of it. Along the way, the trail passes by Loch Agga, cutting through rocky outcrops which highlight some of the engineering challenges involved in the construction of the original railway line, from cuttings to embankments and cut stone bridges to lakes. The route offers wonderful scenic views of the locality and imprints memories of the journey many passengers would have experienced. So, I don't know if you can see as well, some tree is pollinated and it's everywhere. I don't know what it is. Like dandelion seed, but much more of it, and it's much more airborne. But I am going to continue on the lane, and this is the EIRE Velo coast route as well, so that's nice. I'm wondering if that was a railway bridge originally. So that's Muckish Mountain, the railway line. Gone that way. It's a hell of a terrain for it. I'm going that way. Some islands over there. Cuckoo calling. Cuckoo count is still at 7. So, I've misread the map. And guess what we're on? It is the Burton Court Railway Walk. I don't know how long I'm on it for, or what it's going to be like, but it's a change. Empty information board there. Cheaper on it. I can see other bike tracks, so obviously they use it. Cracking little route. Always like railway lines because they're always nice and steady. Cuckoo is on camera, just flying above the cutting now. 8th cuckoo of the trip. I'd only press record to talk about this cutting and like what it would have been like back in 1900 in the winter to come across here. Quite a narrow cutting that. What a landscape.